ANO is the first party to break a quarter-century of dominance by two mainstream center-right and center-left parties, highlighting a shift in Europe where a refugee crisis has helped the rise of protest groups. Babis has promised to bring his business expertise to government. He pledges to resist deeper integration of the European Union and any efforts in Brussels to force the country of 10.6 million to take in refugees. Babis faces tough negotiations after former partners the Social Democrats and centrist Christian Democrats both said on Saturday they could not be in a cabinet with anyone under police investigation. The runner-up center-right Civic Democrats also ruled out a government with ANO, as well as two other small factions. Babis was undeterred and said he would talk to all parties. "I believe we will build a government that will be one team," Babis told supporters and journalists at his party's headquarters. "We want to fulfill our program for a better life in our country." Drawing comparisons with U.S. President Donald Trump for his business background and anti-establishment message, Babis has maintained his popularity despite charges he illegally received a €2 million EU subsidy when he ran his food, agriculture and chemical empire, worth an estimated $4 billion, before entering politics. He has denied wrongdoing and has also fought back against rivals questioning his past business practices and accusations of conflicts of interest. Eurosceptics Babis's tough EU line and refusal to adopt the euro until the currency zone reforms have played well with Eurosceptic Czechs but raised the prospect he may join Hungary and Poland on a collision course with the bloc. On Saturday, he said his party was pro-European despite reservations about talk of a two-speed Europe that could sideline countries like the Czech Republic which are not using the euro. "It is not true that we are any threat. We are pro-European," Babis said. "I am ready to fight for our interests in Brussels." At home, he has promised to use growth of over 3% to cut sales tax, lower income tax for most workers, and ease the burden on companies. He pledges to build more highways in the next 4 years than what was completed in the past decade. Whether he can find support for this program is still a question. If coalition talks with mainstream parties fail, there is also the possibility ANO will form a cabinet with backing from the Communists or the far-right SPD. President Miloš Zeman has said he would allow a month for negotiations before calling a new parliament, the trigger for the current administration to depart. He told online news website he would not object to Babis forming a government even while facing police charges. He also said he would have no objections to talks involving SPD or the Communists.